Hey team, it's been a while and a lot has happened. In the last 2 months I've made 23 grand and now I'm here in Mexico with some of my friends renting out a cool villa. So we're on the up and up. On the downsides of things, my profit margins aren't as high as I thought they were. We're bleeding cash, and after my expenses of paying my 2 friends who I employ, I probably only make £1,000 a month. But we move. I want to apologise first of all for not posting consistently, because I missed out a very important part of my journey as an entrepreneur. And it's all because of my own ego, I suppose. See, when you're trying to start a business and you go through the lonely chapter, as people call it, it's very difficult to be authentically yourself online because you don't know what you're doing, your product and service sucks, it's probably definitely not worth it for the people that are buying it when you're first starting out. So how do you authentically portray that on a public forum where anyone can see it? And how people perceive your business directly affects your income. Because if people don't trust you to do a good job, then they're not going to buy off you. So I let all of that get in the way, and also the fact that I felt like I wasn't doing enough, like I could have been progressing quicker. But I realise now how foolish it all is, because things take the time that they need to take. I do believe that things happen for a reason, and sure, you can force things to happen more quickly, but I think that puts you out of alignment in a lot of areas. I admire a lot of these successful entrepreneurs that you see online. People like Alex Hormozi, Charlie Morgan, John Mark Stevenson. I admire their work ethic, but I would never want to trade lives with them. And I think when you're starting a business, it's only natural that you want to consume content from people that have walked that path and started that business successfully. And so you start to watch their content, you start to copy some of their habits, their routines, and you also start to adopt some of their mindset. And this is an important part of the process of growing a business, is at the end of the day, you do just have to buckle down and learn to force yourself to do things that you don't want to do, because that's what moves the needle. But that ability becomes both a blessing and a curse, because when you have the ability to force yourself to do things you don't want to do, it's quite easy to become a tyrant to yourself and chase constant productivity in the name of rapid success. So really, the last 7-8 months for me have been an internal battle with myself, because I know what I'm capable of. I know my full potential. And I also know that I like to chill out, and I like to enjoy myself, and I like to live in the moment and do stupid shit that people wouldn't recommend that you do on a path to success. So what I'm learning to do is to live life on my own terms and not to get sucked up into other people's perceptions of what life should look like, what a business should look like, because I don't want to run a business where I work 50-hour weeks. That's not enjoyable to me. I started this business because I wanted freedom, and I think for a while I lost sight of that. So I'm just going to lay out my plan for you at the moment. I want to start a community for other online entrepreneurs who face similar struggles, but who struggle to speak about it into the world for the reasons that we discussed previously. Because in this hustle and grind culture, this influencer culture that we live in now, how well you run your business is a direct reflection of your character and your level of self-development. So if things aren't going so well, and if you're struggling to provide value to your clients, and you're wondering, like, like for example, the business I'm in at the moment, I generate leads for companies in the events industry, specifically exhibition stand designers. Now, I am generating leads for these companies, but there have been no sales as a result of the leads that I've generated. Now, is that my fault? Is that the low quality leads that I'm sending these people? Or is it the fact that their sales processes are dog shit or non-existent, and I'm literally having to teach them how to sell? Because when I do send them a lead, if I'm lucky, they might send one follow-up email. They don't try and call them, they don't try and schedule a meeting, they don't work the leads. So whose fault is that? And that put me into a bit of an ethical dilemma where I can't sell something that I don't believe in. And the point I'm at now is I can't say anymore whether the service that I offer is actually worth it for business owners to buy. Now that's a problem that you won't hear online entrepreneurs talk about publicly. But I didn't start this to be an online entrepreneur. I started this journey with you guys as well, in order to be authentic and raw and show you my life. Because what I've realized is that I'm not a vlogger or an entrepreneur or any of these other labels that I tried to put myself under. I'm an artist, and my life is my magnum opus. I want to do so much cool shit that you won't even believe. Like, I'm out here in Mexico at the moment in this gorgeous place, gorgeous villa, with my best friend and another brother who I met for the first time on this trip. We connected online, and I'm certain that we're going to be friends for life, and that meeting him has opened up doors that never would have been open before. And it got my mind turning about what is it that I really want to do? What do I think my true purpose in the world is? And I think that my true purpose is to bring people together, to connect people and show people a new way of living. And so that is my goal. I'm going to start a community for entrepreneurs who are making, $3,000 plus a month, startup entrepreneurs, going through the lonely chapter, struggling. It's lonely out here. The higher levels that you start to perform at, the more difficult it is to find people who can relate to the problems that you face. So I've started a school community. It's free. There's no Go High level link. There's no fucking coaching or courses, because quite frankly, I don't want to teach you anything. I don't know if I can teach you anything. But what it is it's a space for people, entrepreneurs, to just be real and to network, to make friends in the online world, and then to take those relationships into the real world and to start renting out cool places around the world, to live together, to co-work together, to collaborate on shared projects together. I mean, already, just through some of the people that Christian, my friend that I met here for the first time, has introduced me to, I don't know where life is going to take me at the moment, but it's very exciting. It's very exciting indeed. So, from now on, there'll be no more periods of absence. I'm just going to share every step of my journey along the way, on Instagram too, if you want to follow me on there. And what more can I say? Let's just hold authenticity as our highest ideal, instead of trying to cater to other people's perceptions and how you want them to view you and the content that you put out. That's all I've got to say for now. I'm trying to keep it lighthearted, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, I'm in a sick place, I'm doing alright for myself. I might not be making much profit after all my expenses, but fuck, it's enough to have got me here, and it's enough to keep me travelling as well. I'm going to Colombia after this for a month. I'm here for another 4 weeks. I've been here 2 weeks already. Oh, and to the guy on my last video who said that I was all talk and no action, suck my nuts. Let's do it.